Tonight, dog whisperer Cesar Milan intervenes. He may not be able to train your children, but Cesar can help with other common issues like your dog's separation anxiety. Cesar says consistent exercise for your pup can help with many behavioral problems. When leaving, many dog owners try to hide treats around the house in hopes that it'll prevent their dog from noticing. This is a mistake. The best thing is to wear your dog out or have a pet sitter do it while you're away. Getting your dog to a resting state makes it easier for him to deal with your absence. Thanks for watching 38 The Spot. I'm Crystal Lampett. Tonight, Mike and Molly are hoping to become parents. There are a multitude of potential barriers when it comes to conception, and there's one simple factor that many women overlook. I'll tell you what fertility experts say when you tune in at 5. And you've probably heard of Grumpy Cat by now. Well, whether you like the internet sensation's Christmas movie or not, it appears as though she's here to stay. Find out just how lucrative being grumpy can be when you tune in to King of the Hill at 7. Don't go away. I'm 38 The Spot's Crystal. Tonight, Mike and Molly hope to become parents. Ladies, if you're trying to conceive, you may be overlooking one important factor in fertility: your weight. Being underweight or overweight can delay the amount of time it takes to get pregnant. One study evaluated the body mass index of over 2,000 pregnant women. Women who had a pre-pregnancy BMI over 25 took twice as long to get pregnant. Those who had a BMI below 19 took 4 times longer. For faster results, the ideal BMI is between 19 and 24. I'm 38 The Spot's Crystal. Tonight, Chris joins the Peace Corps. The Peace Corps has been around since 1960 when Senator John F. Kennedy challenged students at the University of Michigan to help communities by living and working in developing countries. Since then, the Peace Corps has served in 139 host countries to work on issues ranging from AIDS education to environmental preservation. The standard Peace Corps volunteer serves for 2 years, but in recent years, the program has introduced 3 to 12-month terms. Hi, I'm Crystal with 38 The Spot. The Simpsons is known for their annual holiday episode. This year's wouldn't be complete without a reference to Disney's Frozen. Titled I Won't Be Home for Christmas, it featured a modified opening theme song, a reindeer-related chalkboard message, a gingerbread Simpsons house, and a slide indicating where the obligatory Frozen reference was inserted. Lisa takes on the role of Elsa, of course. As for the rest of the family, they play festive versions of themselves, except for Homer, who makes a brief cameo as an elf and a snowman. Crystal here with 38 The Spot. By now, everyone is familiar with Grumpy Cat, but reports that the kitty raked in close to $100 million over the past 2 years since she shot to fame are being denied by her owner. Tabitha Bundison says Grumpy Cat, whose real name is Tartar Sauce, did score her a TV deal with Lifetime. The cat now has her own Christmas movie, millions of fans on YouTube, and she even authored 2 books. Bundison has an endorsement deal with Friskies as well. She says she'll likely reveal Grumpy Cat's true earnings on Lifetime in due time. I'm Crystal with 38 The Spot. Joel McHale said he got the experience of a lifetime working with Robin Williams in Merry Friggin' Christmas. The movie came out last month to disappointing reviews. In the film, McHale plays the son of a modern-day Scrooge portrayed by Williams. Movie critics lamented the film's substance, citing Williams as the reason why other comedians jumped on board. Despite an 18% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes, McHale said he loved working with Williams. He gushed, "He's everything you want in meeting one of your heroes." Crystal here with 38 The Spot. A Nebraska couple is relieved after their child was born safely on a highway exit ramp. In fact, Sarah and Hugh Cam's last two children came into the world on the I-80 exit ramp at 42nd Street in Omaha. Both times, Sarah's labor pains sent the couple rushing to a midwife's clinic, and both times they couldn't make it past 42nd Street. Sarah insisted that her husband pull over when she felt the baby coming. He stopped, reached over, and caught the baby in his arms. Both mom and her little girl are doing fine. I'm Crystal with 38 The Spot. Tonight the boys are obsessed with World of Warcraft. When this episode originally aired in 2006, the online game was enjoying great success. It launched in 2004, peaking at a whopping 12 million users by 2010. 2 years later, that number had dropped to 9 million. Many users cited the monthly fee as a reason for their loss of interest. Others are over the aging technology. Still, at its peak, the game was parodied countless times and even won the admiration of stars. Mila Kunis admitted she was addicted to the game. Happy Hump Day. Thanks for watching 38 The Spot. I'm your host, Crystal Lampett. Tonight on Mike and Molly, it's time for spring break. If you're hoping to get away from this frigid weather, you may want to take a break yourself. I'll tell you which spring break spots to avoid or put on your list when you watch at 5. And if you're a fan of McDonald's, you'll be glad to know that they're adding a bit of variety to the menu. Find out what the restaurant's plan is for 2015 when you watch King of the Hill at 7:30. Don't go away, there's more King of Queens up next. Hey, it's Crystal with 38 The Spot. Tonight, Molly does spring break. The frigid temperatures may have you wishing you could jet off to some tropical location. Well, come March, you may want to join the spring break crowds in these hot spots or avoid them altogether. Priceline put together a list of most popular spring break destinations for college students based on hotel bookings scheduled by .edu email addresses. In 2014, the top 3 spots were Las Vegas, New Orleans, and Denver. The #1 international spot was Cancun. I'm 38 The Spot's Crystal. Tonight, Peter thinks the FCC is out of line. When this episode originally aired in 2005, the FCC really was tightening up indecency regulations. The enforcement became especially apparent after Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction during the Super Bowl halftime show. In 2006, President Bush signed into law the Broadcast Decency Enforcement Act, sponsored by Governor Sam Brownback. The new law could impose fines of over $300,000 for each violation 10 times. Sorry, let me just redo this. I'm 38 The Spot's Crystal. Tonight, Peter thinks the FCC is out of line. When this episode originally aired in 2005, the FCC really was tightening up indecency regulations. The enforcement became especially apparent after Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction during the Super Bowl halftime show. In 2006, President Bush signed into law the Broadcast Decency Enforcement Act, sponsored by Governor Sam Brownback. The new law could impose fines of over $300,000 for each violation, 10 times the previous maximum amount. Crystal here with 38 The Spot. Tonight's episode is titled Gu Gu Gai Pan. It's a play on the popular Chinese dish Mugu Gai Pan. The name is a Cantonese phonetic translation for slices of stir-fried chicken, or gai pan, with button mushrooms, or mugu. It's often combined with vegetables like sliced carrots, bamboo shoots, and broccoli. There's no clear record of when the name was first used. The dish was most likely popularized from being listed in the menus of American Chinese restaurants, and is generally not considered authentic Chinese cuisine. I'm 38 The Spot's Crystal. After posting some of its worst numbers, McDonald's is looking to change things up. This year, the company's sales fell by about 4.5% domestically, prompting the fast food chain to come up with a new plan. By next year, customers at 2,000 U.S. locations should be able to choose higher quality burgers at tablet-like kiosks. They'll be able to add toppings like veggies, eggs, and bacon. While the move may attract younger customers, it'll raise the price of a burger with drink and fries to about $8.29. I'm 38 The Spot's Crystal. If you're planning to call in a bomb threat, don't forget to block your caller ID. Jacob Moore of Idaho allegedly called in a threat about Atlas Elementary School to distract law enforcement from pursuing him. Officers were staking out Moore's house, preparing to arrest him on unrelated felony charges. Authorities found nothing at the school, but they did trace the caller ID back to the home that the task force was observing. Officers arrested Moore as planned. He faces several charges, including calling in a bomb threat and drug possession. I'm 38 The Spot's Crystal. Kobe Smulders is a Hollywood star now, but she still doesn't see herself that way. In an interview earlier this year, Smulders admitted that she doesn't find herself very interesting and she doesn't even like having her picture taken. What keeps her seeking the limelight is her passion for acting and the hope that she may score a role in an indie project she admires. One area in which she does use her celebrity is to support Oceana, an ocean conservation organization. She's an avid scuba diver and once dreamed of being a marine biologist. Crystal here with 38 The Spot. Ever wonder who the Obamas were before they became the president and first lady? Now an independent film will dramatize how President Barack Obama met Michelle Obama. Producer Stephanie Elaine confirmed that she and producer Tracy Bing are developing South Side with You. It's a drama about their first date. Tika Sumpter will play Michelle, and the search is still on for an actor to portray the president-to-be. The Obamas spent their first afternoon together in 1989 in Chicago when they visited the Art Institute. Crystal here with 38 The Spot. After posting some of its worst numbers, McDonald's is looking to change things up. This year, the company's sales fell by about 4.5% domestically, prompting the fast food chain to come up with a new plan. By next year, customers at 2,000 U.S. locations should be able to choose higher quality burgers at tablet-like kiosks. They'll be able to add toppings like grilled veggies, eggs, and smoked bacon. While the move may attract younger customers, it'll raise the price of a burger with drink and fries to about $8.29. What do you think? Is this a good move for McDonald's, or should they stick to being cheap and fast? Talk to me here on Facebook or send a tweet to @38TheSpot.
This is On the Spot with your host, Crystal Lampett.
Hi, and welcome to On the Spot. Remember the Temptations? Well, they're still performing. Singer Otis Williams joked he never thought he'd still be around singing songs that are half his age. The Temptations and the Four Tops will do a 7-concert stand December 29th through January 4th on Broadway. Apple has announced that the Frozen soundtrack is the top-selling album on iTunes in 2014. In second place is Taylor Swift's 1989, and in third, Coldplay's Ghost Stories. Pharrell's Happy deserves an honorable mention as the best-selling single on iTunes in the past year. A movie about the Obama's first date is in the works. The independent film will star Tika Sumpter as the future First Lady, and the search is still on for an actor to portray Barack Obama. Southside with You will dramatize the Obamas' first afternoon together, browsing the Art Institute of Chicago. McDonald's is changing up its game. After experiencing declining sales this year, the fast food chain is adding variety to its menu. By next year, customers at 2,000 U.S. locations should be able to choose higher quality burgers at tablet-like kiosks. They'll be able to add toppings like veggies, eggs, and bacon. The move will raise the price of a burger with drink and fries to about $8.29. That's all for today. Thanks for watching On the Spot. I'm Crystal Lampett. See you next time.
from Kansas City's weather leader, here's Jeff Pinner with your 41 Action News forecast.
Here's an update from the 41 Action Weather Center. Well, as advertised today, colder, more clouds, and we're going into a strange weather pattern because we're still going to have a huge warm-up, but we're also going to have very little sunshine. I'll explain here in the next couple of minutes. So for tomorrow morning's rush hour, it'll be dry. It'll be around 27 degrees outside. Look at this off to the west, a rain shower way out in central Kansas where temperatures are above freezing. And through the morning tomorrow, the clouds will rapidly thicken up. The temperatures will rise. And by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, a few rain showers will be around with temperatures above freezing. A very weak weather system is coming in from the north as we have this increasing moisture in the air. Then throughout the afternoon and evening, temperatures above freezing. 5 p.m. tomorrow evening's rush hour. Don't be surprised if it's a little damp out there, a little wet. A couple of rain showers, but no icing expected. Temperatures above freezing. Then throughout the night tomorrow night, a couple lingering showers, maybe a little drizzle around. Again, 2 in the morning Thursday, temperatures above freezing. It's close. We have to watch it, but it looks like it's going to stay just above freezing, and we are going to be okay. Don't have to worry about icing. And then Thursday morning's rush hour, same deal. A few rain showers, a little drizzle, and temperatures above freezing. There may be a little pocket of ice up there east of St. Joseph, but basically everybody is just above the freezing point on Thursday. And throughout the day, this little area moves off. We stay in the clouds, but look at this. All of a sudden, we're in the 40s on Thursday afternoon. What about Friday? 50s, but no sun, thick clouds, some fog around, a little bit of drizzle. And what is happening is there's a surface high pressure off to the east, and it's funneling in persistent south winds every day, south to southeast winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour off of the Gulf of Mexico. That's increasing the Gulf of Mexico moisture, and this time of year, it means a lot of thick, low clouds, but it also means a warming trend. So we're going into this warmer, more humid air mass with clouds. So it's a cloudy warming trend. So Friday's in the 50s, and Saturday, extensive clouds, and in the 60s, and a little on the humid side. And any one of these days could have some fog around, a little bit of drizzle, especially in the morning hours, but no big storms. Our next big storm will come later Sunday into Monday. A system coming in out of the west will interact with all this moisture sitting here. We got some pretty good rain later Sunday into Monday. So here is the forecast for tomorrow morning, about 29, 27 degrees. The temperature may be an early low tonight and then slowly rise to 29 by morning, mostly cloudy and dry. Tomorrow afternoon, 39. The chance of a rain shower southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And here's the 7-day. Thursday's cloudy and in the 40s. Friday's cloudy and in the 50s. Saturday's mostly cloudy and in the 60s. Sunday, yeah, mostly cloudy. A chance of some rain by late in the day. And then Monday, cloudy and rain. So it's going to be quite some time before we see any great deal of sunshine. Have a great rest of your week. What? Got to be kidding me. Hold on a second. I'm ready when you are, Chris.
We're already recording.
What's that?
We're waiting for you.
I'm ready. Oh, yeah. Right.
Well, first 2 4s at 10.
2 4s at 10.
You could go when you're ready.
Okay. 2 4s at 10. 3, 2, 1. It's a strange weather pattern. We're going to have a huge warm-up with no sunshine tonight at 10. Let's try that again. All right. 3, 2, 1. A strange weather pattern, a huge warming trend, and no sun. We'll find out tonight at 10.
Let's do a little bit shorter. That was about 5.5.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. A huge warming trend on the way, but no sunshine. We'll find out tonight at 10.
Cool. Let's do one more of those.
All right.
Countdown. Whenever you're ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1. A huge warm up on the way, but no sun. We'll find out tonight at 10.
Perfect. Now we'll do a 6 at 10.
A 6 at 10. Okay.
A little bit more room to breathe.
Okay. Let me 6 at 10. Okay. 6 at 10. Okay. 6 at 10.
Whenever you're ready.
3, 2, 1. We're in for a huge warm-up, but with some drizzle and fog and no sunshine. We'll explain tonight at 10 o'clock.
Cool. I like that. Do one more.
All right? 3, 2, 1. We're in for a huge warm-up the next several days, but with drizzle and fog and clouds. We'll talk about it tonight at 10.
That should be good.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Right after Jeopardy on the Now KC, the flu spreading right here. What some schools are doing right now to keep kids healthy and how your family can avoid the high flu risk. It's all on the Now KC right after Jeopardy. A renewed focus on gun violence in schools as we approach the Sandy Hook anniversary. The surprising statistics ahead on the Now KC. Welcome to the Now KC. The flu is spreading and big time in the Kansas City area. KSHB is here to explain how it's affecting local schools and what you should really be doing to prepare yourself. What's this saying?
Well, Lindsay, it's actually spreading pretty quickly here in Kansas City. In fact, parents in the Shawnee Mission School District all got an email alert alarming them of 2 schools that have some very large numbers. Take a look at the video here. More than 150 students at Briarwood Elementary are out sick today with flu-like symptoms. That's 26% of the building. Another 50 kids took a sick day at Broken Arrow Elementary. That's 14% of the building. And it's not just in Shawnee Mission. Children's Mercy Hospital had nearly 150 cases last week. And doctors say this year's flu season has hit earlier and harder. Part of that is because there will be 4 strains of flu circulating this year, and the vaccine is 100% effective against only 3. Still, they say parents need to get their kids vaccinated.
We want them to hear the vaccine message, that it works and it's going to prevent at least 3 of the 4 strains that are circulating and may provide partial prevention against that mismatched strain.
And Lindsay, Dr. Marianne Jackson there is the director of infectious disease at Children's Mercy, and she is pretty positive that this year's season is going to be one of the worst she's seen. And she's been doing this for 30 years, so I'll have her reasons why coming up tonight at 5.
We think the flu's not a big deal. It is.
It's a big deal.
Thank you, Sayed. All right, the Independence Health Department is giving out flu vaccines to kids who are uninsured, underinsured, or on Medicare. The shots are for kids ages 2 to 18. The clinic is Thursday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the health department. Good news, no appointment is needed if the child is on Medicare. All right, you